my shit together. I was on the wrong channel.
Damn. See, you was calling me out
My
like I was
bad. I
doing you
was like,
dirty.
I'm live. I didn't realize I was. You know what?
What?
I'm just trying to do my fucking best around
All
here.
right. Well, there's obviously room for improvement.
Apparently.
When I told you,
Hey,
baby,
y'all.
it's not on TV.
I said my bad.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if people find us. Hopefully, I did right this time.
Well,
I'm
if
on the
you-
right channel this time.
I can't tell you yes or no. I don't know.
Hail. Hails, bales. All right. I'm sure they're going to pop up sooner or later. Somebody's in here, unless that's you.
He said, Malcolm, get your girl right.
You know what?
Gen X said, Malcolm, get your girl right.
I said my bad. Hey, the reason why I've called you all here. My bad. That was just a practice run. That was just a little trial. Hey, babes. Jerry G said, hey, babes.
For some reason, I'm not seeing it, love.
Well, Jeter's in here. Jerry G's in here. Are you on our channel?
I am on our channel. I kind of.
Okay, just go to our channel and click on the live button.
There's a live button.
Well, there's our picture.
Yeah.
It'll be red. There's a circle of red. Just click on it.
Look up the top. Oh,
Refresh.
Okay. Refresh.
We had a little bit of a delayed start because I screwed up and started our channel or our live on the other channel. Okay, what in the world? My bad. I said my bad. I'm just trying to do my effing best here, guys. So you gotta turn that down. He's over here on his phone with the volume on. Okay, and cut. We're gonna start this all over. What's up, y'all? I'm Queen V, if you don't know already, aka Victoria or vice versa, and my co-host here.
Yo, boy, old Malky Alky, Ranger Russell 7.
And we are
Couples Therapy, the good, the bad, and the unmedicated.
He keeps turning volumes on and everything.
No, I just didn't turn it down.
I will have you guys know he's probably in his best pair of underwear for the live.
No, I bought a new pack.
You bought a new pack?
Yeah, some bamboo stuff.
He's in.
I got some bamboo draws.
True to Malcolm nature, he's in his draws. Okay, you're on the other live. Okay, well, anyways, here we are. So let's just jump right into it, guys. We have some couples stuff to talk about today, and I'm excited about this. Hey, Sped Shed, what's up? Welcome to our live. What? He's always in his drawers, Yesha. Everybody knows that. That's why he don't never get on camera. He never stays dressed. Okay, so the first order of business for today's show is, you want to talk about it?
Oh, man, yeah. As a matter of fact, and I'm going to put a link in on the chat. So one of our partners, one of our subscribers, one of our player partners been with us from the beginning, Stash Cash, put a short up a day or two ago, baby.
Yes, he did.
And well, he does a lot of stuff, but this one in particular
got your attention.
Yeah, got me. Hold on, let me drop the link in it because I've saved it.
The link here, your other live that's waiting. Okay. Cool.
Okay, I dropped it. The link has been dropped.
Okay, so Malcolm just dropped Stash Cash's link so that, because we're bringing up a topic that he put on his channel, but it was very interesting, so you guys check it out when you have a minute, and we're going to talk about that topic. Cheers, by the way.
Yeah, so here, so I'm gonna give you the overarching, and then we're gonna dive into it, baby.
Okay.
So basically, this woman who's been at this company for about 15 years, if I'm not mistaken, is what she said, about 15 years. And her boss got her a Valentine's gift. Okay. That Valentine's gift consisted of flowers,
Yeah.
probably some chocolates,
Mhm.
and a balloon.
Yeah.
And she brought it home, and her husband was not
Not happy.
having it
Not
at
happy at all.
all. He was hotter than fish grease.
Put a 1
And
in the chat if you saw this particular, thing that we are talking about. Go ahead.
then she proceeded to basically justify what was happening, right?
Mhm.
Uh, this was gift, blah blah blah. Then she got to he was basically like, I ain't hearing that. That he actually broke or busted up the flowers.
Mhm.
And I'm sure he did that out of anger.
Right.
He didn't do it for GP. He did it out of anger, not justifying violence, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm just telling you what the scenario was.
Yeah.
So that really leveled her up on the
Mhm.
festivity level, right?
Mhm.
So she basically gave this mother a countdown to get the
Mhm.
hell out, right? She counted down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But what did she say before that? Before she told him to
She
get
was
out?
like, "Oh, I'm the breadwinner
Mhm.
in this mother." Basically,
Yeah.
yeah, you gonna follow suit with what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
Okay, now I added a little Malcolmism to that, but that's not what she said, but that's basically what she said, right? Then she gave him a countdown, and for the most part, that was the end of the
Right.
the short. Woo! So I responded
Mhm.
to that one.
He also did let Stash know that we were gonna be talking about it.
Yes,
So, for anybody that's worried about that, Stash does know we were gonna be talking about Malcolmisms. That needs to be
festivity.
on a shirt. We got a whole lot of shirts to make.
I got a lot. I got a lot of one-liners, ladies and gentlemen. I got plenty more. Here we go. So what I wanted, I responded on the post that this is probably something that you and I probably need to touch on and get some interesting perspective on this one.
Mhm.
Okay. Now there are a lot of questions we don't know.
True.
Like, is the boss a female? We don't know.
I don't remember if I wanna say she said I've worked for him. I think she did
She
say
may have said
something
him.
him.
Okay.
I might
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I think she might have said him, but
Well, I was trying to be equal on that whole thing because I
yeah,
didn't know which
true.
which direction went. But it all depends on the relationship.
Mhm.
Okay. And from what I gathered from watching that short, that relationship is done.
Yeah.
It's been done for a minute.
Yeah.
And
And she don't respect him, not
at all.
at even a little bit.
Zero.
0 respect.
There was, but you know what? Okay, so that was that piece.
Mhm.
Baby, on your go ahead and expand on your thoughts as from the respect standpoint. I mean, you started with the respect, and I
R
want you to elaborate.
right.
Tell our peoples.
And when I was, before we came on live, I was thinking about it a little bit more. The way she told him he had 5 seconds to get out, I think she was about to invite the boss man over because
I wasn't going to go that
who
far.
puts their whole husband out the house because of something like that? Like, number 1, you don't respect them because you're you can't imagine why he's upset that another man got his woman flowers, whatever the hell he got her, flowers, balloon, such and such. Okay, maybe he shouldn't have shredded it, but he was obviously upset. Could he have handled it better? Possibly, but we don't know. Maybe he already thinks something was going on between them and that
Mhm.
just kind of oomphed it up a little bit. That's one. Number 2, if she was just trying to throw it in his face, not cool because she brought it home to just further put it in his face and basically saying, "You didn't buy me shit, so my boss did."
Mhm.
And then to add insult to injury, told him how what he doesn't do in the household and he don't make shit, basically. Well, address that. And she was recording him while
Yes.
she was saying it, and then gave him 5 seconds to get out his
Boy,
house
boy, boy.
or their house.
I tell you what, if I was that man
Mhm.
and she gave me 5 seconds to get out,
You would have sat down?
oh, to be defiant, I probably would have, but I probably said that'd be the last motherfucking 5 seconds you give me.
Mm.
That'll be the last one.
Well, that whole thing was a fucking mess. The
That'd
whole
be the
ass thing was a
last
mess.
one. I can't say that enough, baby.
Mm.
That'd be the last 5 seconds you give me. Not you per se,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say I
she would
wouldn't even do
no.
any of that. But I will say this. My boss has bought me flowers before.
Okay.
However, he's also 80 something years old. And he's got them for like my birthday. He's never got me them for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a little something different, and that's like something you get for your lady.
Yeah.
But he's gotten me that. But he's 80 years old. He does that also for pretty much everybody. He doesn't just do it like, so did that boss buy it for all his coworkers?
That's another question mark that
Or
wasn't addressed.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get back to you. If Jack brought you flowers and a balloon for your birthday or for Valentine's Day, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna even trip. That wouldn't spark a
Hi,
thought
Nikki.
process in my head. It wouldn't.
If Jack bought me
Yeah,
flowers.
no, that wouldn't even. It wouldn't be it would be the
Hey,
furthest
William.
damn concern on my mind. What it would tell me is that I need to level up.
That's what it would have told you?
It would tell me I need to level up my game.
I don't think that's what she was trying to do, because she was so quick. If there was still like a and yes, Elijah, it was a real scenario. But I don't think she didn't give a damn. She did
No.
not give a damn, because you don't just go from something like that. Wouldn't be enough to kick somebody out the house because you just tore up the flowers that somebody else gave you.
Maybe that was just the tip of the spear. That's what she needed
Yeah, she
in
just
order
didn't care.
to put him out the crib.
Yeah, so the boss could come over.
Right.
That's what I'm getting out of it. That is what I'm getting out of it. Let's take a minute and look at the comments really quick.
Hold on, let me.
All
maybe I
right,
should
let's
scroll up.
scroll up. Let's see. Okay, so Gen X said he saw the short. My festivities, Malcolmisms. Let's see. Double tap. Yes, please. Double tap.
Double tap.
Like that boss was double tapping her ass that night.
We don't know. You keep going.
I'm saying.
Damn.
William said, "Hey there, guys. Glad to catch a live. We're glad you're here." Gen X said he would only need 4 seconds.
Yeah, he said you wouldn't even got to one.
Right. What's up, Chef Hit? Nice. What up? What up? Nikki said, my girl and dude. What's up, Nikki? She's new to the fam bam. Go check out Nikki. She sent over a bunch of people. I caught her live last night, which actually Alice told Nikki about us.
Yes.
Nikki started watching us and she told a bunch of people about us. Really, really appreciate you. And also, let's take a minute to say thank you. You guys are freaking amazing. We're already
freaking standing
3 weeks into this new channel, and the last I checked, what were we at?
130-ish, 130, 146.
We're up a little bit higher than that. If somebody wants to check it out really quick and see where we're at. Hey, Dale, how you doing? Welcome into our live. We're couples therapy. We're talking about couple stuff. This is a good time to also say, and I do have it pinned in our description, we are not what is the word, actual therapists.
No,
we need therapy ourselves. But we are in a relationship. We just thought it was a cool little name.
Yeah.
Couples therapy. We talk about a lot of things couples. Again, it's a new channel, so we love getting new ideas. We have an email for people to send us in ideas. If they want to do it anonymously, questions, ideas, whatever that they want to talk about. Let's see.
We're at 145, baby.
145. Beautiful. In 3 weeks, I think we're doing damn good. I appreciate all the support. Y'all have like showed up and showed out and got our channel out there, and we appreciate you guys so much. Peyton's in the chat. What up, Peyton? How are you? In the house. Let's see, everybody speaking to each other.
Crystal just came in. I said Crystal like it was a sip.
Crystal.
Crystal's in the house.
I'm gonna send Nikki. You got a wrench. You get a wrench. You get a wrench. We're like Oprah in here giving out wrenches. Okay, let's see. Congratulations on your channel growth. Thank you. Tracy man, everybody in here, you guys are freaking amazing supporters from watching our content to sharing us out to just anything.
Just the overall
Man,
support has just been
yes, the
overwhelming,
support
and
is freaking awesome. Crystal, what's up? How are you? I was just telling Malcolm how I was in your chat this morning at 5 something in the morning, and you guys was in there talking about butt plugs. What in God's name is going on? That's what I woke up to. Butt
wait,
plug talk.
why in the hell are we up at 5 o'clock California time
Yeah,
talking
well, she's
about
not. It was like
butt
8 o'clock
plugs?
her time, so I guess it's okay to talk about butt plugs at 8 something in the morning as
Okay.
opposed to 5 something in the morning. But that's what I woke up to. I said, what the hell's going on in here? Which are okay. We're not, you know
We're not
what?
done. Let's get
Pause. We're
back.
gonna get back to that because I have more to say about that butt plug talk. Y'all, let me say, wait, hold on. Malcolm, I connected. Hey Jerry. Hey Gen X, Jerry and Tracy.
Oh, okay.
Tracy's got her eyes up because of butt plugs, probably. We're gonna get back to that. Don't you think we're gonna just
we gotta
we're
we
not
gotta
gonna
put
just
some disclaimers out
man,
there.
it got warm in here, didn't it?
They sure did. I got start to cooking too.
Right? You
Yeah, I
wanna
gotta turn
click
the
that?
AC down.
Okay, so you have a microphone, you can keep talking.
I can.
You know,
I
men,
know
they
what the hell
can't
I can do, woman.
multitask though.
Okay.
Let's see. Jerry D putting
So all
all
the
the
homies are in there.
faces.
But let's
Y'all
finish
like
talking
my
about
ice cube?
they like Q. Oh, the
Today was a
West
good
Side
day. It
Riders.
was a good day. I got a facial today too. It wasn't by Malcolm. It was from a place.
What in the hell?
What? It's
You never
couple
know
stuff.
what this unmedicated woman is going to say.
No, you sure won't. Okay. And go.
Okay, let's
It's a fictional term.
the
No, it's
multi-leveled onion
not.
for that. Did we beat that one down, or did we still have some more to
I
say
don't know.
about it?
You wanted to hear my level of
Oh, the respect thing.
the respect thing. So did you have more to say about that?
Uh, well, I did say that that relationship apparently to me seemed like it was already over, and that was just the tipping of the scale to help
Mm-hmm.
get him on his damn way. And maybe you're right; she was making room for her true Valentine to come through and put it on her.
I think so for sure. For sure. I think she was just waiting on him to come through.
Your nasty ass heifer.
Well, damn. So,
You're trifling. Okay.
you know what?
My
Gen
bad.
X, sorry, we're not drinking out of your cups today, only because I'll tell you why. Because we wanted something just a little bit bigger for the live today.
Mm.
I'm drinking out of a Cowboys cup, which
Yeah, you know how we do.
yeah. So okay. So can
Yeah.
we get back to the butt plug talk really quick?
Quickly.
Okay.
Quickly. It's making me feel a little woozy. Just in case you get some bullshit ass ideas, we're gonna shut this shit down now.
Okay. So the topic, what had happened was in her life, somebody was talking about how they were, I believe, out on a date or they were talking something. And the gentleman just decided to bring up, how do you feel about butt plugs? And she said, I'm going to see my way out. So, like, how do you just introduce that on your first? So I don't know, like if I was in a relationship with somebody
Yeah.
and they told me that that was a make it or break it, that it's butt plugs or no us, I'd be like, bye,
Yeah.
because I'm not.
No.
Is there any make it or break it's for you guys? What's the no? Like, are you cool with the Diddy parties or
Yeah. Now, if you came into the crib when we first started dating
uh-huh.
and I had like 10 bottles of baby oil on the wall, would you have turned around?
I would have just figured you was ashy because this was before Diddy. I'm like, he's probably just ashy. I'm good at ignoring red flags.
Goodness
So
gracious.
I be thinking it's just a carnival.
Then you would have looked at my feet and been like, well,
Yeah,
that can't
he's
be the
ashy.
answer.
Oh.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the answer, huh? But let's take a look at it. I'm all no.
No, you're not ashy right now?
No, I'm ashy.
No, exactly. I'm gonna start calling you Ashy Larry.
No, you're not about to call me no Ashy damn Larry.
Yes, I am.
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's see. Let's go back up here. Cowboys is a good backup.
Yeah.
All right. I am the only butt plug in my. Oh yeah, Gen X was in the chat this morning, so he heard, and that's what he said in there.
Gen X.
He was in the live, so he saw it live. And well, I think I told him. I said, Gen X, you just missed all the butt plug talk. So then it came back up, and that's what he said. He is the butt plug.
Oh goodness gracious.
Okay, let's see. No butt plug coming my way, Jeter said. He said, baby oil, not cocoa butter. He uses Jerkins.
Yeah. And Johnson & Johnson's baby lotion.
Johnson. I know Johnson when I smell Johnson. Anyway, that's from a movie. You guys
But
probably
I
don't
prefer
know that.
Baby Magic.
Baby Magic.
Yeah.
You're not a child. And I actually had to get him to get grown people lotion because he put that Baby Magic on.
I did.
And it'd be magically gone. He'd be Ashy Larry in about 5 minutes. Ain't that right? Okay. Jergens is his go-to as well.
See?
Okay. So in the chat, what's a no-go in the way of sexual stuff? Like, what would you be like, yeah, no, not doing it? Or are you down for whatever?
I'm not down for
know.
whatever.
You're not down for
No,
whatever.
hell no.
I know that's right. You
No,
are not.
I'm not. No,
I'm way more open than he is.
Yeah, I'm at that 30 percentile range. You can be at the 80, 90 all you want.
By 95.
95, whatever. The nut will not hold my
booty stuff.
No.
I don't like it in the butt.
Well, hell, baby, you didn't have to just say all that. Damn.
Oh.
Goodness gracious. I don't like it in the butt.
I don't. Okay, let's see. I got that alligator skin. Scat play. What is scat play?
I don't know.
Scat play, no other people.
If you ask that kind of question, you're going to get a damn answer. You see who's saying it.
Yeah, I see who's saying it. What is scat
now you're about
play?
to get.
I'm going to need to know what the hell that is. 3 green charms. What's up? Ooh, steps in the heels.
She said, what did I just walk into?
Butt plug and sexual talk. Scat. Ew, no, none of that.
That's horrible.
I told
you was going to get the answer.
Well, that comes out of the butt, and I said no butt stuff. So, yeah, you're not pissing on me. You're not shitting on me. No.
Okay, let's go to what's
okay.
Okay,
see, Malcolm's 3. Uncomfortable.
Yep, we're done with that one.
I guess we're moving on. Okay. Now, next on the list. What makes a good husband or wife? To you, what makes a good characters of a good wife?
That's so multi-layered. But one of the first things that I would look at is respect.
Respect. Okay.
Yeah. You gotta, and respect can look at it in multiple ways. Like, not just respect for me as your man, but respect for yourself.
Okay.
All right. If you was to go outside and stop by your car and saw a group of dudes and you just started twerking, just to get a hey girl, I'm like, that's so
wouldn't be okay.
dirty. Hell no, that wouldn't be okay.
So I shouldn't do that anymore.
The locks will be changed by the time you get back.
Babe, I only do that on days that end in Y.
Locks are getting changed.
I'm just playing. Damn. Why you not know joke when you hear joke?
I don't know a joke. That's not joke.
If you can remove pride from the situation.
You're in a category of good husband. Okay. So pride is I ain't too pride to beg.
Okay.
Right?
Come on, TLC.
Well, that's too proud. I said pride.
Oh yeah, I know.
But I said respect. So respect is probably paramount. Obviously loyalty. If she's for the streets, she's for the streets. If she wants to stay in the streets, then I'll just utilize her for her services and then send her ass on back home to the streets.
Only streets I'm in is the YouTube
Well,
streets,
we're
babe.
not talking about you. We're
I'm just
talking
saying.
about what I think the good,
Right. So
right?
that would
So
make sense.
yeah, that's what
Because
I
where
see.
you look at, oh, that reminds me. Remember that shit you was talking about last night when we were watching that one show?
No,
And you was talking about, they were talking about a man gets upset when his woman, the only person that could really upset a man is the
okay.
woman
That
he's
he
in love
loves.
with.
Yes.
And then he further says his side chick wouldn't get him that way. I'm sorry, what?
Okay, yeah, I was starting some
And
shit for
then I
that.
said, you want to explain real quick? Because you threw me off with that one. And he was like, no, I'm saying like just some broad you're screwing or a side chick or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more context with that because
See, you taking it to heart, and it was just a statement based off the issue at hand. What we were watching. There's no need for violence, baby.
there's always need for violence.
No, we want to minimize violence, increase the peace in the streets.
Not when you're talking about side chicks.
Well, that was just the topic of this at that time.
Okay, so let's take it back to the chat. Gen X gave what he thinks would make good for a good companion.
Need clarification on that one.
Huh?
You said need clarification on that one.
I would like them YouTube streets can be sketchy as hell. Ain't that right? Need clarification on that one. Right. That's what I'm saying. So Steph said listening. Listening, Steph. That's what I was gonna say. If this motherfucker
What?
could listen once in a while.
No, your issue is not my listening. No,
What is my issue?
remembering.
No, sir. It's
Oh,
also listening.
well, I guess see that's why we
His
see it.
I promise you, he can ignore me so effortlessly. And I'm like, hello. Is this thing on? Like, did you hear me, motherfucker? I'm talking to you. He will legit block me out with no problem. And he could be sitting right next to me. I'm sitting here having a whole ass conversation. This him just scrolling on his phone. Also, look at my notepad. It's so cute. If you guys don't know, I have adult ADD. I'm all out of fucks. Oh shit, I'm all out of fucks. And my sister got me that. We're so much alike, it's not even funny. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? It's not about watching the video, the audio is what matters.
Peyton's just responding to Steph because she's listening while she's driving.
Oh, okay. I think Steph is driving home, but listening to the chat.
Yeah, that's what I just
Oh, I thought she was talking about listening was important. Well, shit, that's what I was thinking. If somebody could find this man some new ears, we'd be really good right now. I'm gonna get you some new ears.
I don't want it.
Do you all tune your women out that easily? Like just
I don't think it's not an intentional thing. It is just inherent in most men. Most men can just, you know what? I love you, baby.
This is fucking funny.
I love you, baby. I love the hell out of you. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, if I am doing something, I am focused on that task at hand.
Which brings me back to my point earlier. You all cannot multitask.
Well, okay.
And Gen X said that's a fictional word.
It is a fictional word.
Stan, join the chat.
What up, Stan?
Hold on. Let me. You look better in blue. Hold on, Stan, the man with the plan. If y'all don't know Stan, that's my homie. It's her, Jeter, and I have been friends since Jeter and I 7th grade, Stan and us since 8th grade. We're all still good friends. So you guys link up, follow Stan. I don't know what's going on with her channel. She's been having a little bit of trouble with views or something lately. They've been messing with her shit. So you guys check her out. She's all about saving money and money tips and all that good stuff. So
no doubt. Look, yes. Gen X said multitask is fictional term.
It is not a fictional term.
Can we listen to what our subscriber have to say?
Okay, my bad.
You either focus 100% on a task or you half-ass multiple tasks. I'm feeling them on that. I'm in 100% agreement.
Women can do all kinds of stuff at once, and we can do it well. Let's see. I think there's something going on with Stacy because she usually can't
Stan's
see
thinking,
my
is it
comments.
cheap or is it frugal? And I'm always usually saying it's frugal.
Is it cheap or is it frugal? So yeah, we'll figure it out. But either way, you guys go sub to Saving with Stacy, aka Stan. Um that is the weirdest thing you can, but you can't give your best. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, but we can still do it. I can pour a mean drink and sing karaoke at the same time.
Oh, I can breathe and chew gum and walk at the same damn
barely,
time.
barely,
Well,
dude.
barely is doing it, so to speak. But
It's
let's
fine.
get back to the. Now I done forgot the damn question.
I know you did. Okay, let's get back to our list of shit. Oh, did anybody else want to put down, or you can while I'm reading the next question, what you think makes a good partner? Let's see. Next on the list, what would you do? And you didn't hear this question yet. I
Okay.
didn't tell you. What would you do if you were dating somebody for a while and you found out they were married? Like living with their partner and they're like leading a double life and you're seeing them and you just all of a sudden find out that they're married. Dong dong dong.
Well, then that just tell me she for the streets, and I'm gonna let her be in the streets.
But are you going to keep dealing with her?
Dealing with her and hitting it are two different things.
Right.
So, am I still gonna hit it? Why are you looking at me
Is
like that?
this a bad time to tell you I'm married?
Uh,
Just playing. I'm
goodness
just playing. I'm
gracious.
just playing.
I no. So here we go. Moral compass.
Okay. Moral compass.
That would be the
This
right thing.
bitch.
Would be to cut it off.
Right. But you're a man, so
And
you
so
still
I'm
want to
gonna
get
say
your Johnson wet.
one more time, baby. Let me hit it one more time.
Okay, so fuck that moral compass. And let me just hit it one more again
Let me send you back.
to the streets. Let me send you back with a smile on your face.
Well, at least mine. I gotta say, at least mine. I don't know if she gonna be smiling because this is probably gonna be 3 pumps and a grind. Send her on her way. 3 pumps and a grind.
Okay. Now,
You brought a butt plug earlier.
yeah, okay. That's someone else's gal. I don't want to be involved with that karma. Think that's a good ass idea. I mean, way to think of it, Gen X. Did I get a haircut? No. I have an appointment coming up on the 30th to get my hair done. It's getting pretty long. Anyway, me personally, what do you think I would do?
I think you would cut off.
Oh, I would definitely, but before so, I would cuss them all the way out.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't do all that.
I would. Well, you're a man.
Yeah,
We're different.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't.
You're
I'm
sorry.
not gonna
You're
make.
sorry she's married?
Yeah, because I was probably thinking I was gonna be that potential
Mm. Would you be hurt?
if I cared about her.
Mhm.
And I don't. These are hypotheticals, so no, I can't say that I would be if I cared about that woman.
Yeah.
Then yes, I would be hurt.
Okay.
I think that's the only time a man gives a shit. If he's uh, emotionally invested.
Mhm.
So if he's emotionally invested in that woman, oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be hurt.
Yeah.
If she's just a spot to, wham bam, thank you, ma'am type thing,
Mhm.
then
A cum
that's what she
dumpster.
is. A cum dumpster. That's the term I used to use. Yeah. If she's just a cum dumpster, then yeah, then you serve your purpose.
Right.
But again, if that man is emotionally invested in that woman, uh, he's gonna be hurt.
His little feelings is hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And that happens a lot too. I see it all the time. I'm in a group on Facebook for women, I don't know if you men know this exists, but it's all over the place. I probably shouldn't even tell you about this. I'm
Yeah,
not
it
going to
does
tell you the
exist.
specific.
Don't tell
I'm not going to tell
specifics.
the specifics.
Just tell them that you checked to
But
see if I was on the motherfucker. That's what the hell you did.
there's groups out there to kind of compare notes, number one, and to see if you belong to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it time and time again where somebody's been seeing somebody for months, maybe years, and they finally find out. I'm like, there had to have been some telltale signs. Like, how did you not know that? But I've talked about it time and time again. At my bar, I had this one dude. I have several people that come in with their wife and side chick. I actually have a t-shirt that says, "Be nice to the bartender. We know your wife and your girlfriend." But I have one particular dude. He brings in his wife, his girlfriend, and his side piece all at different times. I'm like, the balls on this motherfucker are he has to carry him around in a wheelbarrow. That's how big his balls are. And I'm like, bro, you do
No.
not tip that good for me to be keeping these secrets.
Damn. Well, no,
Like-
maybe these women just they know their position.
No, no, no,
No,
no, that's not what it's about. As a matter of fact, no, I'm
and
not
that
going to
wasn't
get.
a justification. That was just a simple statement.
No. They don't know. The girlfriend knows about the wife.
Okay.
The girlfriend did not know about the side piece. She found out about her because she went through his phone and saw pictures of him waxing that ass and lost her shit on him. And then things got real bad in the house because of it. Then she came back to the bar questioning people at the bar because this dumb motherfucker brings all three to the same damn bar. I'm like, how damn dumb are you? You bring all
He's
three of
bold.
your
That's
women.
for damn sure.
Mhm.
Stupid. I give him stupid.
And he'll walk out, bro. He will walk in with one, leave, and come back with another one sometimes.
Boy, that damn. Boy, what he putting that D on him something spectacular.
I don't know, but he had the nerve to try to flirt with me. I said, boy, bye. I wouldn't touch you with her dick over there.
Damn, why she go? Now we're bringing the
I'm
trans
just saying,
world into this kind of
I
leave this
don't.
alone.
No, it's not even that.
Yeah,
Just
you're right.
like I
Jerry
wouldn't.
Springer.
No,
Thank you,
I
Tracy.
just would
She
not.
right. And you are the father, or that's Maury. That was Maury.
Yeah, I'm
Remember
like,
Ricky
you
Lake?
for the damn streets. Yes,
Remember
I
Ricky Lake?
remember Ricky Lake. I almost named my daughter after one of them.
I used to have a crush on her.
Is that right?
I did.
Now who got ADD? You or me? Ricky Lake.
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
And you know
remember.
who else I used to have a crush on?
Oh, here we go.
And you gonna crack up when I say this.
Wait, but don't tell me. Let me see if I can think. Is it a talk show host?
Yes.
Sally Jesse.
I love those red glasses.
I got red glasses.
I love your red
He loves
glasses.
the 80-year-olds. That's what he loves. That's what he loves. How did I know it was gonna be Sally Jesse?
I did. I had a crush on her,
I know
especially
you
when she
did.
had the short haircut.
So not Dr. Phil.
The hell?
I be cracking myself up.
You
I don't
be losing
know
your
about you.
unmedicated ass shit.
Okay, let's get back to the comments and see what we got here. Let's see. I'd be more pissed she got over on me with that than I'd be hurt. I mean, it would sting, but I'd be pissed. That's me, Gen X, because don't ever think I'm freaking stupid. That would piss me off. Like you thought I was gonna fall for that bullshit.
What about Lil Stupid? I guess not. Baby, keep your hands to yourself.
I always keep my hands to myself.
She's an abusive woman.
No, I'm not.
What
Have
was
I
that?
ever hit you? And don't lie. What are you doing? Wait, why are you up? No, you can't come on the camera. You're not dressed. Oh, okay. Oh, that's his help sign. That's his help signal. I'm like, you can't come on the camera. You're freaking
Called a
in
popo.
your drawers as usual.
Been whooping my ass.
He's lying. Jeter said Karma will eventually catch his ass.
Yeah, that's true.
Jerry Springer. Tracy said Jerry Springer. You got a thing for Jerry?
No, she was saying Jerry Springer. That bullshit was all about Jerry Springer. That's
Oh,
why I said it because I'm reading while
stupid is as
you can't see
stupid.
that big ass screen TV we got up there.
No, I don't have my glasses on. Should I get the red ones?
Yeah, you should.
Absolutely not. I would get green
You
ones
you,
because I
you
have to
should get the
match.
red ones.
I, you don't even like red.
I will
I
in
would
this
wear
instance.
green ones because I like to match, and I have green. I have glasses in every fucking color. Okay, back to the notes
Thank
for
goodness.
the streets. Okay,
Get the red one, Sally.
huh? Get the
Gen
one,
X said, "Get the red one, Sally."
and will. My hair's all in my fucking face. Okay, now getting back to the married thing. Would it matter? So, say you find out that they're married and they
Yeah.
didn't tell you they were married, but they're actually split up. They're just not divorced. Would that matter?
Well,
Having a hot flash over here.
it all depends. No wonder I'm cooking.
He swears every time I get a hot flash, he does too. I don't know about that, y'all.
No, I think it what it depends on, right? If you got into that situationship and you knew what was up, right? You get to make a choice. We're adults here. Choose what you're gonna do. Uh, but the bottom line is, in that situationship, you know what? If I know that you're committed or that you're in a committed relationship, I'm popping smoke.
Okay.
Now I was joking earlier about hitting it because it was, I was just making funnies.
Right.
But truth of the matter is, I'm going to step aside and await
Mm-hmm.
when you're fully available. And if you aren't, then you're not.
Also, I don't know if you remember this, but I was still married when we got together. So, do you want to change your stance on that or no?
No, I took it. I took a position. You did
Okay.
put me up on game. You busting yourself all the way. You told me the truth. You
Okay.
told me the truth, and you told me. I think it wasn't the fact that you were still married.
It was the
It was the
reason.
reason.
Yes, because not with. I'm not going to get into the why, but there was a huge why, and once I told him, he knew that there was no chance that I would ever go back to him. So in your defense, I get why you were okay with it because it wasn't one of the first conversations we had. I don't think I told him
No,
um
I was a little taken back when you
when I
first brought
when
it to
I
my attention. I was like, motherfucker. Here
yeah.
we go. Yeah, no, I
But
really did.
but I didn't want to, you know what it was? I think when we were first talking, because we stayed on the phone for a lot of hours getting to know each other before we hung out in person. But this wasn't a conversation to have over the phone. It wasn't a conversation to text about over the why I would never get back with him. And once he found out, then there was a huge why that I would not have gotten back with him. So, what about you guys? Let's see. Would you guys get with somebody that was married but just not? I mean, separated, just not divorced yet, or is that still a no go for you guys? Let's see. You lied. Might still hit it, but we done. You showed your character. Can't trust once you lied. Yeah. Well, let me ask this. What if it wasn't a lie? What if the subject just never came up?
That's an
Like,
omittance. Okay, well, see, now we're getting to the tit for tat. It, if and I think if I didn't know, I didn't know.
Mhm,
I simply did not know, and it wasn't like we made any kind of commitment
mhm.
uh, to one another
Yeah, you
prior
knew
to.
before we
Yeah,
committed.
we talked, and I
Mhm,
and that came discussion. So I heard you out. I was a little taken aback when you initially told me.
mhm,
I was like, motherfucker. I was sitting on not this couch, my previous, the blue one.
mhm,
That I was like, oh motherfucker. I done got caught up with some bullshit. See, that's exactly what I was like. I done got caught up in some bullshit.
mhm,
Then you took me up on game about why,
mhm,
and I made a conscientious decision to write this out,
mhm.
and I don't regret that decision. However, in normal circumstances,
Clock it.
don't you start that shit.
Clock it.
In normal circumstances, that would have been a no go.
Okay.
In true to heart fashion, that would have been a no go. Because see, remember I told you from the beginning I didn't want no drama.
Right.
I am not dealing
And
with no drama.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have brought any
Right.
drama.
Drama free, ladies and gentlemen. I am drama free.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't drama because we just started dealing with each other where are we at? Almost 2.5 years ago.
Mhm.
And him and I haven't, even though we weren't divorced yet, we hadn't been together in over 4 or 5 years. We didn't live in the same house or anything. It was a little different, and I'm just going to get into that a little bit. The only reason why I didn't file for divorce at the time was because I'm gonna be honest, I was getting his benefits. His military, and then that took him to a whole new place because he's retired military. He was like, "Do you know what could happen if I get caught with a woman that's married to another military member?" And I was like, "He is not gonna say shit." He got a whole
we don't
chick.
know that.
But he was living with somebody at that time.
And it wasn't the ideal way. So I will not glamorize that in any way, shape, or form. However, I will say that I took a calculated risk.
Yeah.
It was a gamble. And it's paid off. It's totally paid off. And then you work through the process, and voila, here we are.
Yeah. And just in case anybody's wondering, I've been divorced because literally as soon as we became serious, I filed for divorce. So I did that to make sure you knew I was serious about you. And I got my divorce. So that's all in the clear. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? It's coming up. I'm 50. I need to know before we're in a commitment. Yep. Follow your heart. Kudos to you. All good. Okay. And next.
And I ain't going to tell you why I really stuck around. Oh, I'm tickled right now.
Yeah, I bet you are. I understand your situation. That played out exactly as I would hope it would. Yeah. To be honest with you, anybody else, I probably would have left the situation, but I felt like if you guys really knew like how dirty he did me, I felt like he owed it to me to at least keep my medical coverage. I'm a bartender. I don't get medical or anything like that. So I was like, F that. I'm going to keep this and keep getting my medical because I knew he was going to be retired pretty soon. So I was like, I'm riding this out until I can't no more.
Steph is off the hook.
What she said?
Why I really stuck that out because of that ass.
Is that ain't the reason.
No, that's not it.
Come on, that ain't that. You know what? I'm having another hot flash in this bitch. Drop the fire sign in the chat. Do you guys like when I be like asking for emojis to check that you guys are paying attention? Be honest.
Gen X said, it's that mouth.
What that mouth do? It's not the butt, must be the glasses. It's that mouth. What that mouth do? Oh, they're putting up flames. Yeah, they flamed up.
Don't you stop that shit.
Oh my God. I am fucking weak. I do the emojis with fun. It's fun, right? That's to check that, make sure you guys are still. Oh my God. I'm watching my dumb ass on the freaking big screen and all my antics. Next on the list.
Baby, your stupidity is making me gassy. I gotta.
You calling me stupid?
No, I said your stupidity. I didn't call
call
you
me
stupid.
Let's see, and I drop them every time. Yes, you do. Tracy's cracking up. Okay, this guy, he
what?
there was something that you wanted to talk about here,
Uh-huh.
and I said, "You're not gonna remember it, so I'll just freaking write it down." Do you remember what it was?
No, I
Of
don't.
course not. He said he wanted to talk about a loyalty test. What was that about,
Oh,
sir? He just said it and I wrote it
okay.
down,
Okay. Yeah.
but I
So
don't know where he was going with that.
there was a, I get a lot of my topics that I want to discuss off the net.
Yeah.
What's hot, what's popping,
It's
what's being
fucking hot in
discussed.
here.
And
Shit.
it's not, it is 70 damn degrees in here. You are 120. That personal summer you got going on is reflecting on me. So here's the loyalty thing. So I
Okay.
was
Loyalty.
watching some shorts,
Hmm.
and this young Latina girl, I'm gonna say she's Latina because she spoke Spanish during the whole damn thing too.
Okay.
So this young lady was uh got hooked up with some of these producer type people, and they were going to test her boyfriend's loyalty to her.
Okay.
So they came up with this elaborate process and brought in some, two or three young ladies, uh, beautiful young ladies, to test this man's testicles.
And how'd they do it?
Uh, they, I don't, well, that
So it
was too
wasn't
long.
like call him or
No,
something.
no, no. It
Okay.
was a setup. He was with her. They went to like a Starbucks or something. They were all getting together. They were talking about this upcoming graduation, and one of the girls, her niece was graduating, and she didn't have her cap and gown yet, and a whole host of stuff. And so the girlfriend volunteered her boyfriend to pick up some stuff, because he had the time.
Okay.
So he did, and two of the items were at this one of the girls' house, the setup girl.
Okay.
And he went over there to pick up, and he played it off pretty cool from the beginning, and then she started putting it on him thick,
Like flirting with him.
like giving him the business, and he
What,
fell
like
for.
touching him or
She
just
didn't even touch him. She was just like,
flirting with him?
"Let's go to the movie." I wanted to go see this movie, right? That new Stitch and Lilo
Lilo and
movie,
Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch, right?
We
So
brought the grandkids to it. It was really
yeah,
cute.
I
Anyways,
did enjoy it.
go ahead.
So he was like, "I haven't seen it yet," and she was like, "I haven't seen it yet either. We should go." And he was like together we should go, and she was like, "Yeah, you haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. We should go." And he was like, "Ah, yeah, okay. When?"
Oh,
And
he
yeah, failed
failed.
miserably. She in the other room watching this shit on camera. So it's kind of
Mm-mm.
like that, like cheaters and all those other
Yeah.
that setup kind of sessions. And I was thinking to myself, when I first watched it, I thought, oh boy, was going to do okay, right?
Mhm.
He was going to pan this one out, and obviously I was wrong, and he failed miserably. So I was like, when I brought it to your attention, it was just out of conversation piece because of what I'm looking at,
Mhm.
and I was like, baby, do you think that these things are credible? Like, how do you intentionally set up? Think about this. If his girlfriend, right, the scenario I just gave you,
Mhm.
if his girlfriend didn't send him to the said location, would his ass have been there in the first place? No,
No.
he wouldn't have been,
Mhm.
because he didn't volunteer for no services. I'm not saying that it was right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying the setup is the setup,
Yeah.
right? And I think there's a difference between a 24-year-old boy doing it and a 50-year-old man doing it,
Yeah.
right?
True.
That's because we would have saw that from a mile away,
Mhm.
right? We our eyes was right. We can see a setup when you feel your spidey senses kicking in.
Yeah, you wouldn't have fell for that because you'd be
Yeah,
like, no, she's coming on to me. I'm not
yeah,
doing nothing unless I go come on to her.
yeah. This is
So you're
not.
feeling this right now.
I'm not feeling. I'm just saying, nah.
He's not. He
No,
doesn't
I
even.
would not have.
He
I
didn't.
wouldn't have done it. I mean, would I go pick up something? Yeah, I
He's
would
too
go
shy
pick
to
up
be
something.
flirting with people.
I ain't flirting with nobody.
That's what I said.
I
You're too
ain't starting
shy.
no
You
shit.
know.
That
That's what I liked about him in the first place.
I think he would have saw from a mile away. Like if that was me, if I was old boy and I walked in the crib where she sat initially,
Mm.
I would have got my ass up. I would have been like, well, you just let me know when it's ready. I'll be outside. Like I'm going in sitting in the car. I'd be quick to go chill in my car. I don't think I would have sat in the crib. If I went there just to go pick up the cap and gown, I would
Mhm.
have went in there and be like, all right, cool. Grab the cap and gown, be like, all right, blah, 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 and got the hell on. I'm not sitting up in the crib for no 25 minutes
Right.
with
Waiting on shit to be done.
no woman. I'm just not doing it. Right.
So, can I give you my little
Yeah. Well, so
spiel?
do you
Wait,
think
were you
loyalty tests are should we do those things?
okay? So, when I was 20 something years old and I was with my kid's dad, I did something similar to that. I had a friend of mine call his job
Damn.
and say, "Hey, I was just in there a little while ago. I thought you were fine.
Uh-huh.
Would you want to come kick it with me?"
Uh-huh.
And this we're on three-way, so I could hear the whole conversation.
Uh-huh.
He was like, "Yeah, where you stay?" I said, "Oh, this motherfucker here." He
Damn.
was a
He
big asshole
failed
anyway.
off
Now,
top.
now, now, why did I do that?
Hmm.
I did it because I already freaking knew he wasn't. I couldn't trust him. So now, 20 something years later, I have enough, behind me to where I've been through some shit that if I even feel like I need to do all that,
Yeah, we're doing too much.
why?
Yeah.
Why am I even doing this? If
Yeah.
I feel the need to check in on you, if I feel the need to go through your shit, if I feel the need to any of that, why am I feeling that way?
Yeah.
What is it that, am I just tripping or are you giving me reason to feel that way? And if you're giving me reason, why am I doing this? So
Mhm.
that's how I feel. I just,
So
yeah.
are you saying there's no need for the loyalty test?
On my end, I feel like anybody, if they feel like they need to do that, why is it they feel that way?
Mhm.
Is their person giving them reasons to feel like that? Like if you were to try to put me through some loyalty tests, well,
I'm saying look at the camera.
I'm talking to you.
Well, you can talk to
That's
me.
kind of creepy to just be sitting here like this.
Yeah, well, talk.
Anyway, if I've and I can't see straight because I don't have no glasses on. But if I have glasses on, then I can't read it. Um, But if I feel the need to check in on you constantly,
Yeah.
I don't know why I'd want to be with you.
Well, that's a great question because Steph said it. She said, "No, I ain't no set one up. Awkward and childish." Now, I'm not saying I never did it, but I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah,
And
that's
she's right. We're too old for that. So they were in their 20s. They were in their early 20s. So
right. And
I,
that's when I did it back in the 20, back
I
in my 20s. I didn't know no better.
right. Oh, yeah.
So I think if I felt like you were doing something like that, like I tell you where I go all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And I just do that out of respect, not because you ask me to do it. I do it because I'm like, hey, like today, I was um I went and got my facial today, and I on the way home, I let you know, hey babe, I'm on my way home.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, you know what?
Hmm.
I want a sandwich. I'm gonna stop at Subway. Would you like one? That type of stuff.
Yeah.
Not because he asked me to check in. I just feel like when you're in a relationship, that's just respectful to do. Like, okay, I said I was on my way home, but you know what? I think I'm gonna stop at this whatever. I'm gonna stop and go get a massage on my way home, or whatever the hell it is. And he wouldn't trip off of it, but I just think it's the right thing to do to check in with your partner and just let them know what's. I don't like having somebody wonder because I don't want to have to wonder. So I wouldn't make you wonder what I'm doing.
Baby, I don't wonder.
You don't wonder?
No.
Well, because I tell you wherever I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Liliana,
Who knows if I
hey
remember? That's
girl.
the big question.
Right, because I told him last night, hey, I have a 1 o'clock appointment tomorrow. Today, I go, do you remember I have an appointment today? Nope. Okay, so
I
you
don't.
don't remember I told you I had a 1 o'clock facial today? Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
do. I remember that what you said. I was like, ah, hell, I ain't got the bandwidth or the brain matter for all that.
all right, I have one more topic.
Good.
Maybe.
Oh shit.
So far, I have one more topic.
Okay.
And this actually came from an inbox.
Okay.
An inbox question. Or well, I shouldn't say an inbox question, but it got inboxed to me.
Okay.
But it's anonymous. They don't want people to know who they are, but I know who they are.
Okay.
They said,
I don't know who they are.
well, I'm not telling you who it is right now. Um, they want to know,
Mhm.
how do you, when in a relationship,
Yeah.
how do you deal with big life changes, such as, say you're living your life for a while with a partner,
Yeah.
maybe years into a relationship, and all
Mhm.
of a sudden they decide to career change, or possibly um, go back to school,
Mhm.
or maybe they never went to church but now they decide to get saved.
Mhm.
Anything big, like a big relationship, something, or say like us. What if I just all of a sudden said, I don't want to drink anymore? We like to have cocktails together.
Mhm.
Like
I'm still gonna drink.
big
Yeah.
big
That.
life
Yeah.
changes. Um how do you think that would affect the relationship? Like, say if you weren't into going to church, or you have no, you, you're not into that type of thing, and all of a sudden I completely switch up and I say, you know what, I know I used to cuss like a sailor before and party and everything, but I decided I'm going to go get baptized, I'm going to go to church, and I'm going to start acting completely different. Do you think that would be a problem in our relationship?
I don't know if it'll be a problem, but I sure would like to see this ride roller coaster. That's what the hell I would tell you if you came at me and told me that. I said, I can't wait to see this crash. Well, yeah, I said crash.
Crash.
I said
So you
crash.
don't think I could do it?
No, what I would say is if you made a drastic change, like flip the script, here we are today, here you want to be tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
there's no thought process behind that. It wasn't built up to. Well, if it was built up to, I wasn't involved.
Mm-hmm.
And if I wasn't involved and you're making this drastic of a change in life,
Mm-hmm.
what am I really involved in?
That's a good one.
So that would be a lot of question marks. So I think it would be a, uh, well, if you said, babe, I want to do this, I'd be like, okay. Let's say you said, I want to go to school. I said, well, you know what? That not a problem. Will we have to make some adjustments?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can make some adjustments. Uh, but I would encourage you
Mm-hmm.
to go to school.
Yeah,
I
you
would
have before.
want
We've
you.
had that
Yes,
conversation
I
before.
would want you to get your degree. That I would want that. I want to stand there and watch you walk down that line and get your shit, right? I would love to see that. And if that means I have to cowboy up a couple more dollars to keep everything copacetic,
Oh,
then
you're
that's just
so
what we're gonna
cute.
do.
You're so
Oh
fucking
hell.
cute. You're so, let
That's
me pinch those cheeks. You're so cute.
oh hell,
You're
woman.
so...
The hell on with your crazy shit. But that's what we do. Now,
Oh,
now,
Jerry G's back. Oh, speaking of God,
God.
he told me earlier that
Oh,
he was gonna be going to church tonight. So he had
good.
some Jesus time. We were just talking about church. Thank you for all the birthday wishes last
Yeah.
week. Yes. Um, what's bringing on the change? Let me see. Let me scoot up a little bit. Respect of letting them know all is good, and or ask if they want or need anything. Yep. What's bringing on the change?
See, that would be a great question, especially if it's sporadic.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you did something like that, right? It's which would be outside your character. I would think something's up. And then I would ask you, what the fuck is up?
You mean if I just said I was going to start going to church all of a
No, if
sudden?
you say we're gonna start going to church uh every Sunday, I'd be like, okay, that means well, she won't be doing this on Saturday nights. When she gets off Saturday nights, she need to take her ass straight to bed because she got to go to church at 10 o'clock the next morning. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't change what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to affect my life whatsoever. Uh, and I would support it.
Okay.
But if I didn't think, if you brought that on, if you didn't have the relationship that I know that you have with the Lord, then I would have been like, okay, something's up. She's going through something in her life.
Mm.
uh, and that I would want to be a part of it to help you, whatever it is.
So would you have gone to church with me, or
Oh
would
no,
you have
I ain't
just let
getting
me
up.
walk a
No,
mile?
I'd let you go on about your damn business. No,
What
I
if
would.
I said we're either going to go to church together or this might affect our relationship?
Well, that sounds like an ultimatum. That's exactly what it sounds like. And if you gave
Because
me
I've
the
heard of people doing that.
yeah, and I would tell you to kick fucking rocks with that.
Okay.
Honestly, I would tell you, no, you're not gonna pressure me into doing something.
Yeah, no, I get that. I was
But I
just
would
asking
tell
a
you,
question.
I was like, you know, baby, let me know how else I can support you. And when I'm ready to go traveling on that road that you're talking about, I will put you up on game.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be pressured.
Yeah.
That's just not what I'm going to do. What I'm not, and that's not what I'm going to accept. I will adjust
Mhm.
to meet your need,
Mhm.
but that's about it.
Yeah.
That's where we're going with that. Now, if we're talking about it, if we are talking about it, not you making a unilateral decision, if we are talking about traveling it, going about it that way, that's totally different than you making a unilateral decision for yourself to cross that street.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. What about you
What's up,
guys? Oh,
Alice?
Alice is in the chat. I mentioned you earlier. Alice, thank you for letting Nikki and her folks know about us. That was so awesome.
We
We
appreciate it.
appreciate it. Um, but that just not to go into past relationships, but that actually did happen where I went from pretty much the type of person, yeah, I'm kind of the way I was then. And then my girls, they kept inviting me to church.
Hmm.
And one of my really close friends, they all went, she brought the girls to church
Hmm.
and they kept asking me to go and kept asking. And I finally went.
Hmm.
And then I became a member after a while.
Hmm.
And then I decided to get baptized
Hmm.
and saved. It was all, all went well, saved first and then I got baptized.
Hmm.
Well, I went to because my the person I was with at the time, they knew I was going to church.
Hmm.
But once I brought up the part, so it wasn't like I left them out of the loop of going to church. And then once I said I got saved, because it was something that happened at church that day, got saved. And I brought that up, being very excited about it, actually, that I got saved and I was planning on getting baptized. And I never pressured him into going to church with me.
Hmm.
Never did. The invitation was open, never pressured. And once I told him I got saved, he said, we'll see how this works out. He was like, this happened before, it didn't work out well. But then he's
I'm
yeah,
not.
because
I am not laughing.
his kid's mom did the same thing.
Uh,
And then but she pressured him into going to church.
hmm.
She was like, "You need to go." I never did. He one day, I'm getting ready for church. He starts getting ready. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "I'm going with you." I said, "Oh shoot! Well, all right, cool."
Okay. Yeah.
And he was going. He actually joined Bible study. He wound up getting saved. And then he fell off like a bad bag of dope after a while. But and so it wound up, but I never pressured. So it was a real life scenario, but this wasn't my question. Somebody did actually ask me to bring this up.
So
Don't
Gen
make
X
your
said, "Yeah, not
crazy
pressure me
my
to do
crazy.
something. I'll encourage you, but you're not volunteering me for something because you want it. Don't sign me up for dance class or hot coca because you saw a damn video."
Don't what? Don't volunteer
Yeah. And then he said,
dance
"You do you,
class
boo
or
boo."
hot
Hot yoga. It was yoga.
yoga.
Yeah. He said, "So you do you, boo, and I'll cheer you from my shed or living room. I'll have me waiting on you when you get home. But
You sound just like your boy.
don't make me crazy, my crazy, so to speak. Don't make your crazy my crazy, so to speak."
Heard.
Yeah. And see,
Heard.
we we said that same thing. I would support you.
Yeah.
I would support you from right here. If you said, "Hey, baby, can you bring this crock pot to the thing for me? Because I got
Yeah.
to be there an hour early."
Yeah.
I would drop it off.
Yeah. He's so awesome with that
Yeah,
kind of
I would
stuff.
drop it off and get the hell on.
Yeah.
right after I'm done dropping off.
You're awesome. You are awesome. Guys, I got one more thing to say before we get the hell on. Um, for the people that are still in here, I would like to know what you would like to see more of when it comes to this channel, because we want to keep continuing to grow. Like, what types of topics do you like?
Exactly, Gen X.
What?
I'll drop it off, make a plate, and get the hell on.
Oh, you know he's gonna make a damn. No,
I'm
I would
definitely.
make his plate
Yeah,
for him,
I
but
appreciate that.
he'd be like, "Hey, you gonna make my plate or what?" But like, what types of things? Do you have any ideas for us of things? Do you like these serious topics? Do you like more of the funny topics? A nice mixture.
A nice mixture.
I've
I like a
brought
nice
up.
mixture.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
too. I've brought up maybe us doing a game night where we're sitting at the table playing games on a live. But also like lives and
Jerry, stop it.
what?
I want to see more of Malcolm's face.
The mix. I like the road y'all are on for real. It's cool stuff. Well,
I like
he
the mix.
said, okay, so there's a few of us in the chat still, or the live still. What was your promise? When we do what? You're going to wear your tie and be on live.
I am going to be on live.
What is it?
When we hit our 200.
200 subs, y'all. Malcolm will get on the live and wear that tie that we spoke of.
Yeah,
so
the orange tie.
So let's see. Is Tracy still in here? Tracy, are you still in here? If you are, that was your answer, because you asked if he'd be on live with the orange tie.
Yes, she did ask
Let
that
it
question.
roll on its own and see where it leads.
Yeah.
Serious, because we'll bring the fun in anyways. We do. Okay. Is he going to freestyle sing? That's what she wanted to say.
Well,
Tracy was sitting in the shadows just listening in, and I love that. That's so awesome. So are you going to freestyle sing in your orange tie?
I don't know if I'm going to Okay.
Are you going to wear a shirt with this orange tie?
I have to.
Just draws and an orange tie, or
no draws, shirt, and a tie. I'll actually wear the shirt and tie.
He's gonna wear draws?
No, I ain't gonna. Gen X got a good idea about the AI face, but you know what? For this one, because this is what I said. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna stay by what I said.
Okay.
Because I stand on business, 10 toes down. I'm gonna put on the shirt. I'm gonna rock that tie.
Okay.
I'm not gonna wear any pants.
You're not gonna wear pants.
Hell no.
Just your drawers, a shirt, and a tie.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a collared shirt?
I don't know. It's gonna be a shirt.
T-shirt with a tie.
No, I'm gonna wear the proper attire that you wear when you're rocking a tie. So I will do it. If I sing, I don't know if I'm going to sing or not. I can't. I'm not going to promise Tracy and then renege. What I am going to say is, I am going to do it because I'm a man of my word. Now, if I do chroma tune for you, then I am half Filipino, so we get our karaoke on for no damn reason.
No damn reason.
0 reasons. They just get it on.
Go ahead, bust a tune right now.
Can't
think of nothing all of a damn sudden. Alice, that sounds like a good thing to work on in Miss B's chat. We can get y'all there somehow. Oh, you hear that? You hear that? Okay.
She just said a white beater with draws and a tie,
and maybe a
no, because I'm gonna have to definitely wear a shirt because
you gonna wear some flippers?
I ain't wearing no damn flippers. I ain't wearing no shoes. We'd be lucky if I got drawers on. So,
oh my god.
Yeah, I said it. But I'm gonna rock the shirt. If I chroma tune while we're getting started,
coughing,
or during the process, whatever the case may be, I'm all in because I'm down for our subs. I'm down for our people. Real talk.
I wanna be down.
No, I don't want to brandy this one. I'm gonna be, like
no brandy.
DJ Quick down.
Okay.
Not brandy down.
All right. Okay. So let's see. Gen X said that live will be done at the dining room table.
Yes, it would. I'm thinking it's gonna be at the dinner
because he has no pants. Is that why?
Yeah.
Well, we got this here tripod, so it would work regardless. But
We might even play some dominoes during that damn thing.
That would be fun. Dominoes. We got dominoes. We got Yahtzee.
No, we gotta play dominoes. So we got no. I think that's a dominoes game because you whoop my ass in Yahtzee. Oh, that's the only game I really be whooping your ass in.
Craps.
You whoop my ass in craps too. You be taking all my money, babe.
We take each other's.
No, you've been striking a motherfucker, boy.
We haven't played in so long though. I might have forgot.
Oh, my
Sub
cousin's
up,
calling me.
couples therapy. Your cousin's calling you.
Yeah,
He
he's
should be
calling.
in the damn live.
I know. I'm gonna talk shit to him.
Okay. Well, guys, I think we're going to Cards Against Humanity. That would be fun too.
What's that new card game you got? That was like
Oh yeah, we have a new card
spin the
game.
bottle or something.
No, spin the damn bottle. What the hell? No, it's you gonna go get it?
I'm gonna go look at it.
You know what? Grab it,
Okay,
because
okay.
before we get off, I'm gonna ask a question or two. And it's like a dirty. What is it called?
Dirty Minds.
Yesha got this for us. If she was still in here, which I'm sure she's not, she would know that we're dirty minds. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want me to ask a question from here.
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
Just
get
one.
the hell off.
Just one.
Okay. 1. All right, here. I gave you a 1. Now go.
Okay.
See? Yeah, I just backed up Gen X. And Jeter.
So basically,
and Gen X again, and Gen X again, and Jeter.
All right. So I'm going to give you guys some clues. No, it's still all in the packaging, but I can see the question.
Good.
I'm going to give you the clues. You got to give me the answer. Clues are dirty. The answer is clean.
Thank God. No more butt plugs.
I don't know about that.
No, I'm reading it, and I'm with Tracy.
So here's the clues. You guys got to come up with the answer. You ready?
Here we go.
I'm horny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm covered with kinky hair. And I specialize in the butt. What am I?
Toilet paper.
Horny, covered in kinky hair, and you
specialize in the butt.
Yeah.
Toilet paper.
No. Anybody? 5 by 5? What? You guys give up? You're
Good.
close, Tracy. You're close. A ram.
Well, that's a far cry from toilet paper.
Okay, one more.
Darn it. Okay, go ahead.
I can go down on you when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you whip me out in public.
Whoa, hold on.
And if you're not careful, I can get a virus. What am I?
That don't sound good at all. I don't know what the hell to say.
A phone. Close. Any other guesses?
Well, hold on. You gotta give them a damn chance to type, baby. A laptop, a cell.
Laptop. Ding, ding, ding. Gen X. Bam.
See, this game, yeah, we're definitely not playing this effing game.
Why?
Because I suck at it.
But it would be on live. I wonder what the wild cards
I would
are.
lively look sorry.
I need to know what's in the I need to know what's in the wild cards. I don't have my knife next to me. Lucky
and if
for
we
you.
played craps, you would effing go to your bag of money and come out and double your funds. That's the only reason why you like to play craps with me. Yeah. So if we start off with $50, you'll walk away with $100.
Oh, wait. No, these aren't. Okay. I got to actually read the rules because it's wild cards, lose a card, and some other shit. Okay.
No, she don't want to play me for no bones. She don't want to play bones with me for no dollars, dog. I keep her in the boneyard. I keep her ass in the boneyard. Okay. So she don't want to play that with me. And I don't blame her.
Okay. One more. since that one pack didn't do it. You guys ready? One more?
One more. Okay.
One more. I sometimes get balls caught in my throat.
Hey,
My box smells,
that's not good. That's horrible off top.
and I can have a little pussy. What am I?
You lost me at the box smells. It's just horrible.
What am I?
Her hygiene is off.
No, the fuck is that?
Not yours.
I know that's right.
A cat.
Tracy, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
See this game. I don't like this game
Well, too bad.
because that really
You tell
mentally.
Lala that.
No,
This was her game that she got for us
I'm
to
not
play.
gonna tell her such a thing.
I know that's right. So, was that fun? Did you guys like that?
No, I did not.
Well, you didn't like it. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to these guys. Did you guys like it? Box smells almost made me turn it off.
See, I was stuck on that the box smell, so I was like, yeah, this game is over. I don't want to play no more.
Okay.
I hope the street lights came on.
Yep, Alice, it was a cat. All right, you guys. Once again, we got that email. You want to tell them the email so that they could send us any questions, comments, concerns, anonymously, not anonymously, whatever you want to do.
Yes, what's up, RP? RP just made her
RP.
way there. I love it. I love it. I love
RP,
it.
you joined the chat. We're about to close it out, but thank you for popping in.
We love you.
All that
Love
good
you.
stuff.
So the email is couples therapy tgbu at gmail.com. That is again couples therapy tgbu at gmail.com. Send us your thoughts, what you want, what
How
you
we
like to
can
hear,
make this better.
all that good stuff. Let us know, and we'll if you want to be anonymous, by all means. I prefer this is a Malcolm thing. I just want your city and state, and if you can't give your city because you well known, just give us the state, and because I just want to know how far our reach is. That's all. Nothing but love all around the world. We wish you all a wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful week, and thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Thank you guys so much for all your support. We really appreciate you. Thanks for asking when we were going to go live again. It made me actually ask this man when we were going to go live again. So it pushed us to do it. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you next time.
Good night, y'all. Appreciate you.
Peace out.
Deuces.
Love and blessings to all.